Notice now that I have no information as far as Azure and where to deploy and all that good stuff. So I believe I'm going to be all set up and ready to build. So I'm going to save my template. And I'm going to go in and create version 4 of my website. And when I check in, I hope I left something unchanged. Always happens in a demo, right? So let's I'm just going to grab the server version. It doesn't matter to me. I know what I'm going to want to change. I'm going to select version 4 here. Oops, I took server version. That's fine. So we'll go back over to Solution Explorer. Go to my default HTML. Change this back to 4. Save it. Check it in, V4. Let's go check in. Okay, same warning as before. You're doing a gated check-in. I'm just going to shelf this. Go ahead and build. Again, if we go out to our builds now, notice here that now the machine name is changed to the Interstart controller. It used to be, I think it was blank before, but it was just the hosted build controller. So now if everything's going well, I'm building this on my machine as we speak. Should be done any moment here. Okay, everything went well. We're checked into source control. The Azure website should not be updated because I didn't run the continuous deploy build. So I'm still at version 3. And now if I want to deploy that guy, it's going to be I feel like this is going to be a far more frequent use case is when I want to deploy that. I need the control to be able to deploy that only when I want to deploy it. So then again, I just come back to my publish, click publish, and within a minute and a half, we should have our new version 4 of the website available on Azure. So 4 o'clock, and it's 1 minute after 4, and I was guessing this was about an hour. Do we have any questions? Okay, let me put back up a couple more things. Let me explain a couple more things on my slides. Now we might as well see version 4 come up. Yep, and version 4 of my website comes up. Okay, so a couple more things. Let's see, what have we done today? So today I I skipped the step of actually subscribing to Team Foundation service just because I don't want to have a bunch of services to manage later on. But that's about a 30-second process. So we created Team Foundation service, our account. We created a team project. We identified some existing code that we wanted to check into source control and deploy to Azure. We've got it into source control. We got a continuous deployment set up and went through a couple of other build scenarios, including doing a on-premises build using Team Foundation service, and all of that in an hour and about a minute. So really, I think what Microsoft's done with Team Foundation service here is really compelling if cost has been a blocker for folks that want to at least try out Team Foundation service and try out some of the work item tracking and that sort of thing. So, boy, I think it's an awesome story, and if you're not already using Team Foundation service, certainly take a look. And if you're using Team Foundation Server, my personal prediction is that new features are going to show up in Team Foundation Service before they show up in Team Foundation Server. I think there will always be a version of Team Foundation Server for those folks that don't want to risk having their bits on the internet, exposed to the internet. So I think you'll always have the on-premises option, but my prediction, and this is only my prediction, but my prediction is that the Team Foundation service is really going to get the most attention in the next couple of years, and it's going to fairly quickly catch up to and surpass Team Foundation Server as far as feature and functionality goes. All right, so I believe Brianna will tell you in a moment where you can download the presentation and where you can get the video if you missed the beginning or something like that. But what I've got here is the My Pictures example code is out there on GitHub. It's also, I think if you get the 1.7 SDK, there's also a link to the My Pictures example there. If you want the details of connecting a local build machine to, I co-authored an article for MSDN Magazine that actually published this month, and that's implementing build automation with Team Foundation Service Preview. That is now Team Foundation Service, but that's online or in the MSDN Magazine, and that talks about both scenarios where you're doing the hosted build and also where you're doing a local build. Continuous deployment, there's an article talking about continuous deployment and some of the steps involved in that. And then also if you want to read about the Rangers experience with Team Foundation Service out on Codeplex, there's a link to that out on Codeplex. And there's also a step-by-step guidance for installing and configuring your local build machine to work for Team Foundation Service. That's the bottom link there. Let's see. I'm not seeing any questions. If you do have questions that come up later, please feel free to email me at tstar@intertech.com. I think I do a pretty good job of fielding questions and getting answers out within a day or two, assuming I'm not on vacation. I do some blogging at intertech.com/blog. That Brown Bag Lunch is an older blog, but I think there's some good stuff out there. And if you want to follow me on Twitter at StarTJ04, I don't do a ton of tweeting, mostly around ALM and the testing tools probably, but feel free to follow me. And given there's no questions, Brianna, you want to bring it home?
Yeah. Well, thank you.